I started trading a year ago because high school was coming to an end and I didn't want to go to university or find a 9 to 5 job. I wanted a very lucrative business model where I had a lot of time and financial freedom. And when I discovered trading, I immediately became in love with it. If you're in the position I just stated, then this video is totally for you. It's a quick beginner breakdown. I'm not going to go too in depth onto some concepts. I'll leave that for other videos. But this video is just quick beginner breakdown for everything you need to know to start. Another quick disclaimer is that this video is not going to be too edited. So if you can't even stick through this whole video without clicking off or getting bored, then I don't know if trading is for you. Okay, the first thing I want to do is describe what a candle is. So in the market, there's two types of movements. There's the bearish and bullish movement. So they're both named after the ways that like the animal attacks. So a bull usually just kind of moves up with its antlers, I think, or its horns or whatever, and a bear usually just jumps down at you, right? So remember, bearish is down, bullish is up. There's some prominent features you can see. You can see that these sticks and this block, this body, and here it says upper shadow, but usually we call them wicks. If you like watch any YouTube video and they talk about candle wicks, they're talking about these two longs. This is the highest it's ever been, and it probably like it might have went up and it started retracing back down and it finished off here. The same goes for this. This is where it started, this is where it opened. It might have went down a bit, up, down, it reached up to here, the highest point, it closed, and the next candle came. So if we actually look at a market, we could see that there's a bunch of these. But today there was some crazy movement that I caught right over here. I don't even know what happened. It's like just in a blink of an eye, just boosted up. You guys won't understand this yet, but this is just market manipulation. And yeah, I caught this trade. I took profit right over here, traded right there. This is a very quick lesson on how candles work. And if the close is below the open, it's going to be a downtrending candle. It's going to be a bearish candle. And if the close is above the open, it's going to be an uptrending candle. Replay this section as much times as you need to understand it. If I kind of articulated it weird, just go watch another video for just explaining candles. But yeah, when I first heard this stuff, I was kind of confused as well. So don't worry if you don't understand this yet, and if you do, that's great. Markets tend to follow trends. Okay, so over here, like down over here, the market started with the low, it made a high, it made a lower high, it made a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, higher low, higher high, and so on and so forth. So basically what I mean by higher low is over here, the original low is a lot lower than the new low. So it went up, it went down, it went up, it went down, and it didn't break this low either. Do you see that? Imagine like over here there's like a line, an invisible line. It didn't get past this place. The candle didn't close beyond this wick, and it just kept going up. This is called a trend. It's trending upwards. Now this is on a 1 minute. Usually you don't want to have your confirmations on 1 minute, and what that means is like you don't want to place your trades just because of a 1 minute. You need to look at different types of factors. But yeah, let's take a look over here. As you can see, there's a low here, a high here, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. Now here's a lower low, right? So it's starting to break the structure, right? And it's going downwards. This is now became a downtrend, but then it started going upwards. And you can break this up into multiple trends. You can have like a low trend, a mini trend in between this. But if you look at it in a large scale perspective, this is still an uptrend because there's a low, a high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, higher high, and so on and so forth. Now this is straight fucking yap. I might cut a bit of this section out. If you're wondering what I'm looking at, where I find my charts, where you have to go is tradingview.com. So you're gonna be greeted to something like this. Just leave it. You can greet it to something like this. I don't even know where the fuck this guy came from. like I was so confused when I first hopped onto the site until I scrolled down and I actually saw that there's like charts. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing here? Don't get confused. Okay, so on the side you're gonna have basically make an account. It's gonna, like over here, it's gonna be like an account thing. Make an account, and then on the side you're gonna have a bunch of different pairs. Okay, there's gonna be indices, there's gonna be crypto, there's gonna be this and that. So just erase all of that. You can delete them by clicking this X. Okay, if you want pairs, good pairs for trading Forex specifically, this is a Forex video. If you want Forex pairs, what I would suggest is going over here to the search bar and then searching up EUR USD. Okay, and I trade with Oanda. So it says here, it says Oanda. There's FXCM, Oanda, Forex.com. Just click Oanda and launch chart, and then boom, this is one pair. Now you could save it by clicking this plus over here and then doing the same thing, your USD, and then adding it down, okay, by clicking the plus. So there's Oanda, I mean there's Euro USD, there's GDP USD, that's another thing, so the Great British Pound versus the US dollar. There's GDP JPY, and those are just the three main ones I trade, and I suggest you trade them too. So because they're very reliable. I'm not gonna give you a strategy in this video. This is just a quick breakdown. I'm gonna drop another video where I'm actually gonna give you guys a strategy and go through everything. This is just a quick breakdown. In my next videos, I'm gonna actually go through it and then show you how to use whatever you learned in this video to your advantage. Okay, so now we have the pairs, right? Now there's something else you guys need to know. There's sessions. Now what is a session? Okay, so some stock exchanges, for example, New York Stock Exchange, there's the Asian Stock Exchange or whatever, they open up at certain times, right? So the New York time is between 9 and I think 3, I forget. I usually just trade AM, so I trade at 9. So if you go to here at 9, let's go 9 at the dot here, right here. As you can see, there's a lot of movement from 9, like when the sessions occur, there's a lot of movement. It's very there's a lot of volume, that's what we call it, right? And as like we go into off sessions, there's like less movement. It's just kind of like stagnant, barely moving. Now this is why you want to trade session times. You don't want to trade any off session time. You don't want to trade at like, I don't even know, it's like you don't want to trade when there's no sessions around, because you're just gonna be wasting your time. You're not gonna get too much reward, or yeah, you're basically not gonna get anything in return, right? So you want to trade sessions. So there's an indicator. If you click indicators right over here, I'll put you guys onto some. So there's one called ICT Concepts that I used a lot, and there's something called ICT Kill Zones. So if you use the kill zones, wait, let me just take one off because I don't have premium. You can only have 2 at the same time. So ICT Kill Zones, this tells you exactly when the sessions are. Okay, so it goes from 9:30 to 11. That's the AM. There's the lunch. There's the PM. And now, as you can see, the Asia session is just starting right now. So you would want to trade where these blocks are. This is my first ever video. Okay, so I would appreciate a lot of support and criticism. Tell me what I did wrong. Tell me if I need to explain myself better. By no means am I profitable yet. I just started, so I'm gonna disclaim this out here. No means I'm profitable. I've only been trading for a year. Please give me criticism to how I can improve my content. Also, if you guys don't mind, just subscribe down below. It's free. You can always change your mind later. Also, I have Instagram and a TikTok where it's not me talking at all. I just post like trading memes and like my wins, like my trades. I even post some losses too. If I get 100 followers on Instagram, I'm gonna drop a free Discord community where there's like nothing paid for. We're just gonna be talking about trades, just dropping knowledge, just helping each other out, helping each other grow, because I want to build a successful community where we just kind of help each other, we just elevate each other. And yeah, that's all for today. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I hope your next trades are profitable.